enough to hold the water in the line before removing it from underneath the running faucet. Another way to create a siphon is by coiling the entire tubing in your bathroom sink. Make sure the clamp is open, turn on the faucet, and hold the copper-weighted end underneath the running water. When water begins to flow from the other end of the tubing, hold both ends of the tubing up in the air with one hand. With the other hand, close the clamp and shut off the water. Then place the copper-weighted end of the tubing into the 5-gallon bucket of water. Now attach the water line to the Colema board. Now take the small 3-inch piece of surgical tubing and slide it onto the end of the L-shaped tubing inside the splash guard. At this point, you should open the clamp and test the siphon. Once the water is flowing properly, close the clamp on the surgical tubing. And now you can insert the disposable tip into the 3-inch tubing with the rounded end facing out. If you have purchased a comfort pad, lay it on the board. You can also lay a towel over the pad so you're not lying directly on the plastic. For extra comfort, you can place a pillow at the head area of the board. And, if desired, you can put a towel nearby to place over your knees for warmth. It takes approximately 45 minutes to 1 hour to exhaust the contents of the 5-gallon bucket, so be sure you are going to be comfortable. The Colema board is capable of holding a substantial amount of weight. However, for over 200 pounds, we recommend supporting the middle of the board with an additional chair or stool. Lubricate the disposable tip with any convenient lubricant, such as olive oil, commercial lubricating gel, or bentonite salve. You may also want to lubricate the rectum itself. Position yourself on the Colema board lying on your back with undergarments removed. While guiding the disposable tip into the rectum with one hand, slide your body towards the splash guard until your buttocks touches the splash guard. The tip should be inserted into the rectum no more than 2.5 to 3 inches. When properly assembled, the design of the tubing prevents the tip from being inserted too far. Now you are ready to use your Colema board. Deep breathing and relaxing are important for the best results. Some people will relax themselves by creating a calm ambiance. With music, candles, reading materials, you can set your own mood. Open the clamp to start the flow of water. Hold the water as long as you can before expelling, allowing normal bowel action. If nature calls for normal bowel or bladder elimination, it is not necessary to remove the tip or get off the board, as both can bypass the tip. The most important thing you can do to ensure good results is to massage the colon thoroughly. Just passing water in and out does not accomplish what is desired. The physical action that is produced by the water in conjunction with the massaging is what really gets the results. You can use your fingertips, the palm of your hand, or some other massaging device such as a tennis ball or an electric massager. Begin massaging the lower abdomen, about 3 inches below the navel. Move toward the left side of the body to the hip bone. Then massage upward on the left side of your abdomen. Come across under the rib cage and down the right side. If you find spots that are sore or tender, continue to lightly massage those areas until the tenderness is gone. The massaging helps the water move through the entire colon, so you should massage along the colon starting at one end and working towards the other. Try to eliminate sensitive areas as you proceed. If cramping occurs, you may want to close the clamp and wait until the cramping subsides, then continue. Whenever you have the urge to evacuate, simply relax and allow the bowel to empty as it normally would. When you've finished, close the clamp and gently slide your body away from the splash guard, removing the disposable tip from the rectum. Carefully dismount the board. You may now discard the disposable plastic tip. If you have used a colander, you will be able to look at and inspect the material that came out of your body. Don't be alarmed by some of the strange material you might see. It is not unusual to pass rope-like matter that is somewhat lengthy and elastic. It is important to get all of this out of the colon. Your Colema board can be cleaned with hot water and liquid detergent. You may also want to wash the board with a good germicidal solution. Do not use abrasive cleansers as they may scratch or dull the surface. Run clear water with a bleach solution through your tubing. Let dry completely before storing. Be sure to store the tubing with the clamp in the open position. With good care, you should receive years of service from your Colema board.